Hey guys, welcome back. We're back here in Power Washing Simulator. We are exactly where we left off. I think I want to go ahead and finish this lower deck. So we need to do this little canopy and these two little trees and some of the walls, which I think will be doable. So we'll just start with the trees, I guess. We might have to get, well, we're probably definitely going to have to get up on top of these to get all of this. Which is fine, we can do that. Not a problem. We'll just get everything we can from down here and then we'll see what we need to do up top. Alright, there we go. Let's come around to this side and get everything we can from over here. That's looking pretty good. Alright. Okay, let's get this leaf. Let's get under there. Up here, best we can. Don't think we're going to be able to get all of it from down here. Alright, let's get this side of the trunk. Okay, the trunk is done. That's a good start. In my book, I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's try to get these leaves a little bit better from down here. Okay, that's not looking bad. It's not looking great yet. Where is our ladder? Do we have a ladder? I know we have a step stool. We do. Okay. Let's grab that. And we cannot put it on the... Oh, we can put it on the tree. Okay. So let's switch to this small one here. And then we'll just get all of this. Okay, got that leaf. Got that leaf. Okay, this is going to go really quickly then. There we go. And this last one right here. Perfect. Okay, so let's take this to the other tree. How do we get there? Here? Okay. Let's just go ahead and pop that down and we'll get the underside of everything and the trunk. Let's go back to this one. That seemed to work quite well for us. Okay, get under there. Get under here. Gosh, missed a whole little strip there. Don't know how well we're getting under that ladder, but that's okay. We can come around and get it. Alright, let's get under there, under here, this side of the trunk. So that meant that entertaining the passengers all rested on our resident theater ensemble, heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay. Oh yeah, because the magician disappeared, right? Which is confusing and strange. Okay, well, for starters, they weren't used to performing for grown-ups. Okay, that is an issue. I could see that being a problem. Let's try to get under here a little bit better. I know most of it is on top, but we can at least get this. And by day 5, they were all out of pre-prepared material anyway and became an ill-received improv collective. Okay. I mean, that's a choice that they made. On day 6, they quickly pivoted and, well, what happened? And, well, what? Let's try to get down here. Okay. Perfect. Let's get this one. We'll get everything from over here and then we'll work our way around. I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Let's try to get down there, I guess. We might have to get that from below on this one. Okay. Well, let's get up here. Let's get that. Okay, and then this. Yeah, we missed a whole little piece right there. Perfect. Okay, now I want to try and get this. So I think we can use this one from a distance to get most of it. Okay. Oh, gosh. Alright, this is a little gross. I don't know how the underside of this got so gross. I need more of the story to know what exactly happened here. 'Cause it looks bad. It looks real bad. Okay, just trying to get everything from every angle as we go around. We need to get under there, under here. Need some help. We'll switch to the little yellow one. That one does better up close. All right, let's just get all under here, all along there, along here. Okay, didn't realize those were their own things. But that's all right. I'll take it. Okay, let's get along there, under here. This side of the pole and this side of the pole. There we go. That looks better. That looks so much better, actually. Let's come right around. Did we get everything on this other side? I'm not sure if we did. We did. Okay. So now we just need to get the top, which I think we can just get from here if we put on an extension. I think that should work. So yeah, we can get all of this from here, I think. That's looking good. This is looking good. There we go. Okay. So that's all done. We can switch this back to none, and then we'll just get the wall over to here a little bit. We have all these windows to get as well. So we'll just start there. Okay, so we'll go all the way up. How far around does it go? Not very. Okay. That's fine. We'll just start here and work our way over until we're up to where the upper deck is. I feel like that's a good place to start. Okay, got that window. Let's make sure we get all behind there before we come around. Get this side. Okay. We'll get the top just to right here where this next window is. That's a good little dividing line there. All right. Let's get this whole window. I wonder what this window looks into. Can we see? No. We cannot see what it looks into. I feel like it's like a dining room or something, maybe a gym. I don't know. I've never been on a cruise ship, so I don't know where things are located, but I think that would make sense to kind of look at the pool while you're eating a snack. Or while you're working out, you know, something to look at. How do I get around here? There we go. Okay, let's get that. Let's get all of this all along to there. All right, and then we'll work our way on down. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We're not leaving a lot behind, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and work our way over, and we'll get this window done. Oh, missed a whole little strip there. That's fine. Okie doke. Get right there. Perfect. Got the window. And we'll just keep working our way over. Okay, that looks good. All right. Missed a whole little bit there. Okay, let's get right here. Got the window and that little, what's it called? A window column. Okay. Let's get the top cleaned up a little bit, and then we'll work our way over some more. We're getting there, slowly but surely. All right, missed a whole little piece again. That's fine. That's fine. I'm enjoying cleaning this big flat wall. That's pretty fun, actually. We're going to go to, I don't know, like right here? That feels like, well, we'll go to the top of the stair. That feels like a good stopping point there. All right, keep going here. Just about done. We have missed some here and there, but it's not, we haven't missed a whole lot. There's no real big section that we've missed, just some little spots. So if we need to clean those up, we can. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty darn good. Okay, and then the same over here. We're going to go to where this top step is. So, are these two separate walls? Yes, okay. Good to know. All right, let's work our way over on this one. Switch it up a little bit. Go this way for a second. All right, coming on down. It's coming off really easy, which I do appreciate. So that is pretty good. All right, all the way to the bottom here. Perfect. And then we'll get this little part. That looks good. And we'll get this little part. That's looking good. Okay, and now we can start on these windows and stuff, which that'll be very satisfying. So let's get right under there. Let's get right in there. And we'll get this window done real quick, because I need to hear the ding. There we go. Perfect. The ding is very motivating. I don't know why. It really shouldn't be. It's just a little sound, but I don't know. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something, which is pretty great. Okay, let's get under here. That looks good. Get along right there, right here. There we go. Okay, get a little bit that we missed there. Just going to get this top cleaned up and come right down this section, and we'll work our way across this whole thing. All right, that's looking good. All right, keep going. It's not going to be so bad. Can you pressure wash a window? That feels like a bad idea. Maybe it's like special glass because it's on a boat, but I don't think you can pressure wash a window. Or I don't think that you should. I feel like there's a risk that the window would actually break, and that feels not good. So yeah, I don't know that you should do this in real life. But here we are. We're doing it. It's working. I'm not going to try it in real life. I do have some pressure washing to do this week. But it's a concrete floor, so not anything breakable. It should be fine. We'll see if I remember how to use a pressure washer. It's been a while, so why is this window column not clean? Oh, because we didn't get this whole side, maybe? Are we too close? There we go. All right, let's get up there a little bit, and then we'll work our way right down this window. Okay, and then that gets in the way. Let's switch to this one because it's so close right here. There we go, got that. Okay, so this bottom deck is looking great. I do want to start to work our way up. So we're going to start right here with these stairs. I should probably switch to this one, just because we're a little bit close here. And I feel like that other one is missing a lot. See, it left all of this. That's weird. So let's just get that all cleaned up, and we'll get the rail best we can. Is this its own step? It is. Okay, and we'll get the rail from down here as well. Because why not? We're already here, so we might as well just come right across this one. Okay, that's all coming off pretty darn well. And then we'll come down to here. We'll get in there. We'll get in here. Just try to clean that up just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect yet. Let's go across the next one. Okay. Gosh, I tried to go fast and it went badly. Okay, good to know. Let's just get along this. That looks good. And then we'll get along this last one, and then we'll start on the wall below it. And that feels like a good order to do things in. There we go. And then we'll start on this wall. So we'll just go right along the top. And then come on down. Did we get this second step? We did. Okay, just checking. Just don't want to leave anything behind. I'm hopeful that we won't have too much left at the end when we think we're done and we've missed stuff. I think we're doing a pretty thorough job of getting everything all at once, which is pretty cool. Let's get this bottom step. There we go, perfect. Let's get the next step up. Okay, that's looking good. Got it, okay. And let's get this little top part. There we go. Okay, Okay, so the bottom is all done. Let's try to get this rail finished up. Just because it's going to be kind of a weird one to get, but I think we can do it. Let's go along this top one. Okay, just like we did from below, but from up here. Shouldn't be too exciting. Shouldn't be too difficult either. Let's just get right in there. Let's go along the next one. All the way over. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get this one. And hopefully it will say that it's clean. Okay, it is clean. Okay, perfect. All right, so the whole lower deck is done now. Now, where do I start up here? I guess we can continue on the wall since we've already got most of that done. That might be a good starting place, and it'll give us a clean backdrop to look at. Okay, so let's just get this section done right here. Oh, actually, I think this is the last little section of this wall. We can get that done. There we go. And then we'll go along this next one. Gonna have to get underneath it a little bit, which is fine. We'll get right under there. We'll get right up here. There we go. Okay. This looks so much better clean. I'm just going to keep going along this top. We normally have a no food on deck policy, but by way of apology, a buffet was hastily prepared in the pool area. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. I feel like that's a fairly normal thing. This backfired as we'd woefully underestimated the demand from the all-inclusive ticket holders. Okay, what do you mean? I need more explanation. What did they demand? I told the captain that we really shouldn't be offering those tickets on a family cruise, but did he listen? I don't see why that's a problem. That sounds like a thing that people would offer, so I don't see the issue there. Maybe there was one, I guess. But I don't see why that would be an issue. Okay, let's get all along this wall. We're just about... Okay, we are done with that wall. Okay, so it just went to there. Well, that's fine. Let's get these windows done. Let's go right there, and we'll get this window. Should be easy enough. Okay, work our way down. There we go. Let's get the next one. And this. Okay, work our way across this one. Almost there. Almost there. We're missing a couple of spots. Not bad. There we go. And then this little window framey thingy, window column. Why is it not clean? What have we missed on it? I'm not... Oh, right there. Okay. And then this last window should be pretty straightforward. We'll just follow it right on down. There we go. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So we'll start with this one because it ends right here, and that's easy enough to just get real quick. Okay, perfect. And then let's just run along the bottom. Get this all cleaned up. Okay. And we'll come all the way to right here. I believe that's where the wall ends. Kind of looks like it to me. So that's fine. Let's get this top wall done. And we'll work our way down from there. Okay. So just right here. Don't get sidetracked. I always get sidetracked. I apologize for that. And then we'll go right down this. Okie doke. And then we'll get all of this. And then most of this wall will be done at that point. Just the windows left, I think. Oh, right here. I see now. Okay, this is part of this wall. I didn't realize that it was. We'll get the window on the way. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's get all of this. There we go. And then we'll start on this one. So we'll just keep going right across there. Perfect. And then right across here. That's looking good. Right along there. All of this. Got that. Got that. Perfect. Let's get right along here. Okay, and then just this window left. That went really quickly. I enjoyed that. Okay, perfect. So now we can get this back wall. Let's start over here where we've already started. So we'll just get the edge of everything. Let's go ahead and get the doors also. Might as well. There we go. Got the window, got the window, got the door, got the door, got the frame. Okay. That was easy enough. I kind of thought there would be more little spots, but there weren't. So that's fine. Let's start on this wall here. It's so shiny up there. It's hard to tell what's clean and what's not. But that's fine. I think we can see it well enough. I keep missing little spots. Gosh. Okay, so right there. Okay, that was its own wall. I didn't realize that. We might as well get this while we're going across, I guess. What is this? Mural of waves. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. I didn't expect it to be, like, pretty like that. Okay. I could tell it was something decorative, but that's gorgeous. Alright, let's get up there. Let's get this dolphin, maybe. Or maybe not. What have we missed? Up here a little bit, I think. It's hard to tell. There we go. Okay, and then we'll come right across here. Alright, let's try to get this mural done. So just going to go along the top there. Might as well get the wall above it while we're here. Get up there, get up there. And work our way down this whole thing. Alright. It looks like the dolphins are their own thing. We just cleaned one. But I believe the waves are their own thing as well. Which I don't think will be an issue. We're doing pretty good. Let's make sure we get on top of the dolphin. So I want to get all of that up there. Okay, the dolphin is clean. That's good. Missed a little bit up there. Let's work our way down. Okay, the waves are clean. The mural is not. What have we missed? Oh, right along this edge. Along all of that edge. Okay, that's looking good. What have we missed? There's some little spots. But they're not horrible. There's a little bit up here. Again, not terrible. Right along this edge, maybe? Okay, so what have we missed here? Let's grab our ladder. Where did we leave that? On that tree? Can I grab it from here? I can. Okay. So let's put that right here. And yeah. Yep, there was a bunch up here that we couldn't reach. That's okay. We're getting it now. There we go. Okay, so I think that's all done. Let's keep working our way over. We'll get this wall finished up right here. Okay, perfect. And then we'll get this wall. And then that's all of the walls. So that's not so bad. And we'll get these doors as well. There we go. Window, window. Door, door, frame. Okay. That's looking really good. And we'll just briefly finish up this wall. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, so all of the walls are clean. That's a good start, I think. I kind of want to start with this. I don't know why. I just want to clean this right now. So we're going to clean this. What is this called? The play pool trim. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go around that. We're just going on this little edge here to make a nice little line. Here we go. Come around to here. Keep going around. All right, down to there. We're bumping into this railing. That's kind of bothersome, but it's fine. All right, keep going around here. Okay, that's all looking really good. Get behind there. All along here, and we're right back where we started. So let's get the top of this. All right, we can just run along the top of this and get it all cleaned up. And we'll have to get the inside of it as well, but that's not going to be so bad. Let's get right under here. Okay, keep coming along this top. All right, look how clean that's coming immediately. That is so pleasant. Oh, missed a little spot. That's fine. Coming on around. Are we missing anything? No, I don't think we are. I know that flash didn't really help at all, so don't know why I did it. I thought it would be helpful, and it was not. Okay, so now we got to get the inside. All right, and we're making good progress on it. This is the same thing, right? No. No, there's an inside and an outside. Okay. Okay, got the outside, I guess. I didn't realize it was two separate things, but that's fine. What am I climbing? Okay. Not sure what that is. Oh, it's a little unicorn floaty thing. I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's get the inside of this wall then. Might as well. Apparently we're doing walls today. Let's go right along there. That looks pretty good. How do I get over here, I guess? I want to get like in there. There we go. Okay. And then we'll come right to here, and I think we can get under this slide. I hope. Yep, we can. Okay. So let's get right in there. Keep going along this top. Work our way on down. All right, get all of that. There we go. Look how much better that looks. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it helps just clean one surface, and then it just makes all the difference on the entire visual. Can I move this ball? I can. Yeah, it just makes it look so much better. Like just cleaning the walls up here helped a lot. So I'm thinking if we clean this wall, that will help also. It'll kind of section things off a little bit more, so that'll make it more manageable. I'm in something here. What is this? Tipping buckets. Okay, that's cute. I kind of like that. I kind of thought it would move if I sprayed it. It didn't. And that's fine. Okay, got that wall. Okay, look at this. Now we just have to get the in-between things. And that feels pretty doable. Let's start with the unicorn. He's pretty cute, isn't he? Look at him. Little fella, he's seen better days. That's all right. We'll get him cleaned up. I like his little rainbow mane. That's cute. Oh, and the rainbow tail. Of course, that's cute. I would like one of these. Look at that. Okay, and let's get a little rain dome. These are the things like, we always called them mushrooms because they like rain around the edges and you can run on the inside and be in there, and it's dry on the inside, but it's raining to get in. I remember these. These were pretty darn cool when I was a kid. All right, got that. Let's keep going around right there. Okay, and then we just have to get the top part. And that'll be fine. All right, all along right there. All along here. Okay, and did that get the underside as well? It did. Okay. Okay, that already looks better. Let's try to get this little tipping bucket thing, which is super duper cute. Okay, let's just keep shuffling our way around. We'll clean everything and then we'll shuffle again. And I think that should get this pretty darn clean. We might have to get the top a little bit. That's fine. We can do that. All right, coming around to here. Get the back of all of these. Get the bottom of that. Back of this one. Okay, that one's clean. The pole is clean. That is clean. That is clean. That is clean. Okay. This is going quickly. Did we get all of it? It kind of looks like we did. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll take it. Didn't expect it to go that quickly. But that's fine. Let's get the floor, maybe. Can I use this one? Would this one work? This one seems like it would work. I don't see why not. It does a little bit wider of a spray. So, let's go ahead and go around with this one. Because we can. We'll just do the outside edge first. We do need to get all of this slide done as well. I think that shouldn't be too bad. There's a lot of little spots, but I think it'll be fine. When they saw that the buffet was being rationed, the all-inclusive passengers demanded to speak to the captain. Okay. Well, it is kind of weird to have a buffet and then tell people how much they can or cannot eat, so... The captain is a far better mariner than he is a diplomat and declared their tickets non-refundable. Well, I mean, most tickets these days are non-refundable, but you kind of have to say that when they purchase them. So, I don't know, that's kind of a gray area. That's when the chips went flying. Okay. So they're mad that there's not enough food and then they threw the food? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but... You know, people do strange things when they're upset. And when the chips went flying is when the seabirds descended. Oh, that is a problem. Yeah. I could see that being an issue. That seems bad. That seems pretty bad. In mass. Oh, so many, many birds. Okay. Well, that is an issue. I could see that making quite a mess. Birds aren't the tidiest of creatures when they eat, so that could be a problem. I don't know a lot about seagulls. I've never really lived that close to where seagulls live. I've seen them, you know, but they've never been an issue. But I have heard that seagulls are pretty persistent when they set their heart on something. So, yeah, that feels like it could be a problem. Let's keep going around this edge. I forgot we didn't actually go all the way around with our little border. Let's get this ball out of the way. There we go. Okay, let's clean under here. All of that and back. Right under there, under all of this, all along there. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All right. There we go. Okay. That's looking really, really good. Okay. That looks great. Perfect. Oh my goodness, this looks so much better. Let's try to get this little platform, I guess. Slide base, sorry. Okay, let's come around. Let's get it from over here. Sorry if you heard my phone vibrate. It's probably not important, but just let me check, because I've started a new job. Well, I've kind of created a new job. Yeah, so, which is good. I'm happy about it. I am my own boss now, kind of. I am my own boss. I'm providing a service to others. So I am my own boss, but I'm providing horse care service to people. So, I am my own boss, but also the horses are kind of my boss based on what they need at the time. So, do kind of have to keep up with that, which is great. I'm loving it. No complaints at all. It's just that sometimes horses have needs. And that's my job, is to give the horses what they need. So I kind of got to keep up with that a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean everything that they need to survive, I need to be responsible for. So yeah, which is great. I love it. I love my job. I love the position I've created. It's wonderful, honestly. I'm a big fan. What have I missed on these? Oh, the whole underside. That makes sense. Let's get under here. Okay, the stairs are good to go. What about this thing? It is not good to go. Okay. Let's get the rest of this platform all done then. Okay, got that side. Let's come around here. Can't really do that. There we go. Okay, and then let's start on the outside of the slide, I guess. Because why not? Actually, I want to do the inside of the slide. That looks pretty fun to do. So I do want to do that first, and that's for my own personal gain. Is to just go down this. And I want to get the top of that. Okay, let's go down this slide here. Look at all that. It's coming clean so quickly. Alright, we'll come around here. Okie doke. Keep going around. I love this. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. I would love to do this in real life. I know that it would not work as well in real life, and I would be a hazard, like, to myself. I would definitely fall down the slide at some point, but it would be worth it. It would so be worth it. Do I have to crouch under this? I do. Yeah, that would be really fun to do. I guess we'll get the underside of everything while we're under here. Might as well. So let's just get all of this. I think going to there should be fine, and then we can stand up under the rest of it. So we'll just go to right there. We'll get under here. All of that under this. All of that. Okay, right there. Right along here. Get all of that right there. Get all of this right here. And I think everything else we should be able to get while standing. I could be wrong on that, but we're going to try. Okay, let's get the end. There we go. And then we got to get this center thing. We got to get these. I lied. We're not going to be able to reach this. Okay, so let's get back here. Might as well get that pole up as far as we can. And let's get under here all that we can. Okay, we'll get everything from right here, and then we'll move again. Let's make sure we get under that. Under this. All of that right there. Okay, really weird angle here, but it's fine. Okay, what else? Right there, right here. Okay, it's looking pretty good over here. Let's stand up. And we'll come over here. We're going to have to get it from up top as well. That's absolutely fine. No complaints there. Okay, let's keep going around this. Right under there. All around here. Now let's hop up here, I guess. And we need to get under here, obviously. And right there. Right there, we got the little... Okay, we got the whole thing all at once. All right. So, the play pool is complete. I think all we have left is some chairs, 2 palm trees, and this floor. If I'm not mistaken, which I could be. Let's switch to this one. This one goes a little bit faster on these. Okay, let's just get all 3 at once. So we'll get everything from over here. That's looking good. And then we'll get everything from behind. That's looking good. And then we'll get everything from this direction. There we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and get the floor underneath them. All right. And then I guess we'll start on the palm trees. Not really sure where else to start, but the palm trees do need cleaned. So let's start with those. And then all we should have left is the floor, which is strange because I feel like this has gone really, really quickly today. Not complaining, it's gone well. I've had a very good time doing it, but it just feels like it's gone really, really quickly. Okay, let's get under there real good. Let's get up there. Okay, right along here. Okay, let's come to this side. Okay, we're going to have a lot of leaf to get from this side. That's fine. All right, and we'll come down the trunk, and we got the base as well. Okay, where did we leave our ladder? Over here. Let's put that on here. Let's switch to our little yellow one. And we'll come up here and get the tops of these leaves. All right, that one's done. That one's done. This one is done. That one's done. And then one left. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's get this other palm tree then. Sorry, I had to cough. Please bear with me. Sometimes I make gross sounds. I'm sorry. It's allergy season and I'm not taking it well. Honestly. I'm trying. I'm getting through it. But with the medication I'm on, I can't really take allergy medications, so it's been a little tricky. There we go, got that. Let's try to get the base, I guess. There we go. Let's get the rest of the tree. Okay, do we need to get it from this angle? Probably. Okay, and then let's switch back to our yellow one. We'll grab this ladder. We'll bring it over right there. And we'll pop on up here. What happened? Why did I get stuck on everything? There we go. All right, let's get these leaves done on top of this tree. That one's good. That one's good. That one, and this one. Okay. So now all we have to get is the floor. I do want to move this out of the way a little bit. Let's put it right down here. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start on this floor. So we'll start on the blue one. For no particular reason, just because that's the one I saw first. So let's go ahead and get a nice edge going. That's missing a little bit. Not bad though. Okay. I think it should be fine. Just trying to clean up this edge just a little bit. There we go. And then we'll follow this edge. Because we can. A little weird to go over these chairs, but that's fine. We'll keep coming around here. There we go. And we should just about be back to the beginning. Yep, here it is. Okay. Okay, so let's get this floor cleaned up. I think this green one will be fine for this. I know sometimes it misses a little bit, but I think it's going to be just fine. This is coming off pretty easily, so it shouldn't be a big deal. There we go. Back and forth right here. Look at all of that coming clean. Oh my goodness. I feel like they don't have enough chairs at this pool. Like there's no way that as many people as would fit in these two pools would fit in, what, 6 chairs? 8, 9 chairs? Yeah, I think we would need more chairs here. And on a cruise ship, I feel like the chairs are provided. I know at like pools that you go to, you usually bring your own. I mean, there are some there, but you can bring your own. in my experience. So I don't know. This doesn't feel like enough seating. Yeah, unless this is a very small cruise ship, but it doesn't seem to be small. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a smaller ship. But, I mean, these are small pools, I guess, also. You know, this child's pool is almost bigger than the infinity pool. And maybe there's another pool. Maybe this is just the small pool. I don't know. And maybe they have more chairs. Maybe they got thrown out because of whatever happened. They weren't able to be fixed or cleaned. I don't know. I don't know the answer. But this, to me, doesn't feel like enough chairs for the amount of people that would be on a cruise ship. So I don't know. Oh, gosh. I'm missing a lot of little things. I think it'll be okay. We're getting the majority of everything. Let's just keep working our way right along. It's looking good. Okay. Keep on keeping on here. All right, all the way to there. And then from here, keep on going. We're almost there. Let's do another edge off of it so it's not so wide. We have missed a fair amount of small things. I think it's going to be okay, though. I don't know. I hope so. We'll come all the way back to here. And we'll go around once more. Just make it extra super duper small and easy to do. Here we go. Get this end. Go all along here. We might just have one stripe left. Okay, let's see. Let's just go along with this because this is a little bit wider than our spray. There we go. We can do it like this. There we go. That looks so much better. Okay, and it counted it as clean, so it did give us a fair amount of leeway there. And then I think all we have left is this upper deck, so let's go ahead and get that cleaned up, and then I believe we're done. As far as I can tell. It's kind of crazy to think that all of this mess was caused because a magician disappeared. I wonder if they found him. I hope they did. I hope he's okay. But I don't know where he went. I haven't found him. So that's a good sign, I guess, that maybe he's already been found. I'm not sure. Genuinely not sure. Okay, let's keep going along here. We've already gotten around most things, so it's not so bad. Okay, let's go along right there. Along right here. That's looking really good. Okay, right there. We are just about around this thing. Okay. Okay, right here. Under this stool, that's going to be a little bit weird, but not bad. Just a little strange. I could have moved it, but I didn't feel like it. It was kind of fine where it was, so not that worried about it. Alright, right along here. Get most of it there. Okay. Alright, we're coming up on where we started. So we should be just about done, and I really think this is the last thing. I don't think we've missed anything. Look at that. So let's go ahead and see the time lapse here. Oh wow, I like that they did it from top down. Oh my gosh, look how much better that looks. That just looks so much nicer. Oh my goodness. Power washer, that is amazing. I can't believe you got everything. I even smudged a piece of meringue behind a sunbed to test you, and that's gone. I think we're going to just let the passengers entertain themselves for the remainder. Oh, we're still on the cruise. Having said that, the great Ted Cheese has just showed up. Oh, good, they found him. He said his confidence had taken a hit and that he wanted to prove to himself that he still had it by escaping from the emergency pantry. He was stuck in there for 10 days. Oh my gosh. To be honest, he'd still be down there if not for one of the all-inclusive passengers sneaking down for a creme brulee. Anyway, thanks again. Well, I'm glad they found him. That's good. I am glad that they found him. Yeah, so what do we have left here? We still have Santa's Workshop if we want to do that. We've done all of these except for this. We still have a modern mansion and a fire plane. So I guess we'll start on one of those next time. Why not? Because I do want to clean everything that this game has to offer. And if there's any DLC you want to see, I'm not against purchasing it. Because it looks pretty good to me. Like, we've got SpongeBob, we've got Shrek, Wallace and Gromit, Alice in Wonderland. Warhammer doesn't mean a lot to me, honestly, but I'll still clean it. Back to the Future. Midgar, again, does not mean a lot to me, but we can still clean it. Tomb Raider, we can clean that. And yeah, so we've still got quite a bit of stuff to clean. But we're making good progress, and I'm looking forward to it. And thank you all so much for watching today. I do hope you have a really, really good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!